Let's bring in Pedro Martinez, his wife Carolina, and Pedro have put together a pretty significant program for coronavirus COVID-19 relief in the Dominican Republic. We have focused so much, obviously, on our cities in the U.S., but so many baseball players, great baseball players, like the Hall of Famer from the Dominican Republic. He's led an outreach for that community, and Pedro joins us now. Pedro, can you talk about what you and Carolina have been able to get started and what you've been able to do in terms of an impact down there in the Dominican?
Well, we knew once the pandemic actually hit the country that somehow we needed to chip in with the country to help the less fortunate people and the people that weren't going to be out there getting their day-to-day basic meals. What we decided to do was create a group of players where all together we could probably impact more of the Dominican Republic than doing it by yourself. So what we did was create a group of more than 40 players, started raising money to buy, meals and medical protection for the nurses and doctors uh, to try to, beat the pandemic a little bit easier.
Pujols, Santana, Ortiz, some of the biggest names in baseball, a part of this and have a connection. Your wife Carolina, she's the journalist, former volleyball player as well at BC, worked at ESPN Deportes. So I'll ask you, Carolina, for the report, to put the journalism degree back to work here for a second. How would you say the story has played out in terms of getting that help to the people who were desperately in need of it?
It has been for us honestly, it has been a blessing to be able to stand up for our country. Um, this past week has been even more impacting for us because we were able to visit really remote areas of the Dominican in the Batallas, which is where a lot of the Dominican and Haitian families concentrate. And it was amazing to see, how the people react when they see somebody coming with food or they see somebody coming with mask. And the fact that we can sit here and be a voice for them when they don't have a voice right now, where they need, helping hands, when they need helping hearts, where they need Dominicans to step up for Dominicans. For me and Pedro has been, I think, our most gratifying experience so far with the foundation because when you're in a normal situation where you're helping children like we do in our around the year programs, it's great. But when you go and you see single moms sitting outside of their shacks and you see grandmas sitting with their grandchildren just waiting for God basically to send somebody or send something. It has been great for us to have that privilege of serving our country in this time, and we're determined to continue to do it as long as God give us the determination and the health and the strength to do it.
Well, you saw the post from social media. You can go to Pedro's social media page and find out more information and help out if you so choose. Pedro, in our remaining minute and a half or so, Major League Baseball, we keep hearing back and forth. Economic tennis is being played, one side of the net and the other with the Players Association and MLB. Hearing a 112-game schedule is something the players have countered with. What's your feeling on if we're going to see baseball here? Because the clock is ticking right now.
Well, I'm hoping that both sides actually stop thinking about their own good and start thinking about the fans. I think these are perfect times to have, their baseball teams out there to try to uh, have the people forget a little bit about what's going on. Uh, no, it's not only the pandemic; it's everything that's going on. People need something to actually do and find a way to relax. I hope that the Players Association and MLB realize how important it is to bring some sort of relief to the people and the economics, which is the dark part of baseball. The business part of baseball is dirty, is dark. And I hope that they take in consideration who pays our salary, what the people do for us, how important the people are, and forget about a little bit, or at least bend your arm a little bit to try to find a middle ground for the negotiations.
Right.
Let's not be selfish about it. Let's think about the fans. Let's think about the families that are home that want to at least watch a baseball game and distract themselves from all the things that are going on.
Good words to leave with. Pedro and Carolina Martinez, thank you for your time. Thank you for what you're doing in the Dominican Republic. Pedro, we hope to see you back on MLB Network talking about games here sooner than later. We appreciate you both. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. You take care.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.